Okay, Lonnie, I see you here. I don't know if you're still in the chat or not, but it's saying that you don't have a device connected and that you need to connect your mic or cam. But connect the mic or cam, but you can always disable the cam once, like before you get on live. So don't be afraid of that. All right? You can do that. This is so funny. Oh, Lordy. Oh, it's Daryl. Okay. Yo.
What's up, man? How you doing? So
What's
tell me Evan's
good?
problem.
Well,
What's going
we're
on with
waiting
Evan?
for I'm waiting for Evan to tell his problem.
Oh, you
We're
want to
still
hear my
waiting for
problem?
him. Yeah, what's your
Want to hear?
problem?
I gotta suck up to my wife. Look at this, man. This is kind of embarrassing, but here it be.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Flowers are
Oh,
so timeless. Why do you have to suck up to her?
oh man, 'cause I effed up. I got too effed up 2 days ago at her friend's birthday party. Yeah, she did, dude. Kelly, I told her to run, dude. When she met me, I told her to run. I was like, dude, I got issues. You should run. So yeah. Oh my
Yo,
god.
so what happened at the birthday party, bro?
Okay. I drink beer, so like I stay with
Okay.
beer, and
All
I
right.
go to the
No,
party,
you fuck
and
with
we're out of.
tequila too, man. Don't come up here
Okay.
acting all lightweight on me. I already know.
Well, I'm a beer drinker. I don't drink tequila. You know.
Okay. All right. All
So
right.
okay, so I go to this party. We're at a yacht with her friends that she grew up with,
Oh,
and
that's
they're
nice.
doing good now. Amazing, dude. Where her friends came from, it's amazing that they were able to do what the hell they've done. So we're
Mm-hmm.
on this yacht, we're slamming drinks, and I got way too faded. Now my wife thinks
Mm.
that I was hitting on some chicks that, dude, I love my wife. My wife is my whole world, and these chicks were.
Yeah.
Yes. So it wasn't even nothing like that. And then I got too faded, and she got so mad she left my dumb ass in Point Loma with no ride and no phone.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
What happened though? Like, was she
dude.
faded
Like I
too?
was. Well, no, not even a little bit. I think that's
Oh,
kind
so she saw
of.
something
Yeah.
that you didn't see in yourself.
Well, I mean, like when I was talking to these other females, I would talk to you or to any other female, it would be, "Hey, sister," So you
Mm-hmm.
keep it on that level, like dude. No matter what is said right now, you are on a sister level, and that is it.
Right.
You know, and but she wasn't seeing it that way. I mean, I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe her own um, what's the word I'm looking for? Insecurities, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe because I mean I work with beautiful women all the time, and they all know I'm married. They're always like, "Dude, you're so awesome because you always talk about how awesome your wife is and shit like that." And
Mm-hmm.
these we'll say tricksters that were on the boat, like like they have nothing to offer, like
Mm-hmm.
nothing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like not on any sort of intellectual level, let alone a monetary level. Like no, that would never happen in a million years. And yeah, my wife left me there, and somehow I remembered a dude that I met like 3 years ago and ran
Mm-hmm.
to his house. I said, dude, hey man, I'm banging on his door like, hey man, can
You
you give me
remember
a ride
me?
home?
How does that
Yeah,
work? You remember me from 3 years
yeah.
ago? Listen to my story with my freaking faded ass right now, knocking on your door
Oh
looking
my
for
God,
help.
you just
That's
you
insane.
summed it up. You summed it up so perfectly. it's so it's so embarrassing. And And I've tried to like apologize to my wife, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, you left me in the middle of nowhere with no phone. You knew I had no energy in my phone, and you left me there knowing I was making stupid ass decisions. Dude, I tried to walk off this boat with a bottle of wine in my back pocket. Like, yeah, Kelly, my pants fell down and the bottle rolled like down the sidewalk.
No, that's
Yes,
horrible.
I swear to God, that's exactly what happened. It's embarrassing. And I'm sure my wife's embarrassed. I embarrassed my wife. But dude, you left me. Like,
Hmm.
dude, what if I would have made a bad decision because I still had my car keys? What if I would have
Right.
made the bad decision to say, oh, dude, I could drive home? And dude, I killed somebody. Now all of a sudden you're pissed off at me while I'm sitting in a prison cell. Am I
Mm-hmm.
crazy? I mean, like
Um,
again, yeah. Go ahead, say, dude, I'm dumb. I'm an
no,
alcoholic. It's
you
an
know what?
alcohol.
We both suffer from the same issue, but
Okay,
this
dig.
is the thing. Like, alcohol is damaging when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And a lot of the times, if your partner doesn't understand your illness, they're not going to be able to separate who you are from the actions that you make when you're inebriated. And that's where you got put into this position because you got lit and you went into party mode, which was something that, if you do struggle with alcoholism, then it's very easy to slip back into that mode and that person that you were when you're there. You know what I mean? Um,
I dig. So
I
forget
think if
Evan's
I
problem. We're
was
talking about Daryl's problem.
no, I'm talking. I know, right? We're talking about Daryl's problems right now, but I think that this is what's interesting to
Oh,
me is that your wife focused on you getting a little too comfortable with other women on the yacht, and I think she should have been more focused. It maybe she was, but like it's easier for her to target something that is simple and rudimentary instead of just like looking at the whole problem overall and being like, you're fucked up right now. You're making an ass of yourself. Never mind the women. The problem was that you were fucked up and making an ass of yourself. And
yes.
that's where it should
You
have,
just summed it up.
right. And that's where it should have, like, I mean, once you said that, you try to steal a wine bottle and your pants fell down, bro. That is like classic. I drank too much tonight. That is a classic example of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
So,
totally.
I think what you should do is that you should talk to her and say, you know what? The problem isn't the women. The problem was that I went too hard when I know that I can't do that, knowing the behavior that I'll have. And I'm sorry that I did that to you. Those flowers are a good start, but they're not going to be enough
No, you're right. And
because
I've
there was damage
apologized.
created.
Yes, without a doubt, man.
Yeah, I'm
No
serious though.
question.
I'm
I'm
serious.
like I'm in the dog house. Like I made her a huge steak dinner last night. I've
Hmm.
apologized so many times because I do feel bad. I I'm upset that she would think that I would ever hit on another female, even no matter how faded I am. That would never happen. Like my wife's my world. That would never happen. But I did embarrass her. I know
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just a
Yeah.
fucked up situation.
So that's the part that's just, I think it's easier for her to point out how you treated other women. And it actually might be like a subconscious reflection where she's saying, look at how you treated me. You see what I'm
I can't
saying?
even front. You're probably right. You're
Yeah.
probably right.
Hmm.
See, Dude, this is why I like you. You
Thank
came up
you.
with some good shit, man.
You know what? I've been around the block a couple of times, so I
I
got
hear
a little
that.
bit of insight. You know what I mean?
I
But
dig.
what I think the flowers are a great start. The steak dinner for me, always a winner. You know, but I
Yo,
can't speak for other women. But you're gonna
dig.
have to like follow up with concerted change. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be like, okay, look, you know, show her that the person that she fell in love with, and then let some time pass and suggest that you guys throw an event where she can invite her friends and you can show the self that she wants people to see.
But I'm a fuck off.
Oh, damn. So you don't think you could hold it down for a dinner party or something for like 2-3 hours?
Allegedly.
Oh man. All right, so maybe not redeem yourself with her social circle, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe just like you can be like, hey, I'm just gonna stay here in this hovel while you go out and be great in the world so I don't offend you anymore.
Baby steps, sister.
Baby
Baby.
steps. Baby steps to the promised land. God damn.
Oh my
I know
god.
it's not easy. It's not easy when you've lived a
No.
life and you struggle with that, man. Listen, I can dig it. I can dig it. You
Oh
know?
Lord. Thank you for at least understanding. I
Yeah, of
mean,
course.
I tried to tell her to run, dude. I swear to God, when we met, I was like, dude, you need to run
Sounds
because I'm
familiar.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And then now you got what you paid for.
Oh no. Man, listen. You know what though? I do appreciate your honesty with her because there are a lot of people that would try to fake the funk like they're okay
Yeah, no, that
and
ain't gonna
get into
happen.
that situation and entirely, you know, whip someone's world upside down, and that doesn't have to be you, you know?
Yeah, dig. I dig. I guess
Yeah.
that was the selling point. Because she was like, "Oh, you came at me totally honest." Yes, I did. But but again, I came at you totally honest. You know? That honesty is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you ain't shit, sister. So what was Evan's problem, man? We'll skip
I
all
I
that.
don't want to disclose it because that's
Oh,
his story to share. You know
I
what I
did.
mean? But what
I
I
did.
shared earlier while I was trying to figure out how this live stream worked was that, Evan's supposed to come on here, but then his ex or soon to be the current person he's involved with showed
Oh,
up. They started fighting.
oh.
So yeah, so we might have to wait for Evan's story for another day. But
Hopefully Evan don't wind up in Rikers Island.
oh no, it's not like that. It's
No, it could just be arguing, and then your neighbors call the police, and we all know who goes to jail when the police get called.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like I said, Evan's story is very unique, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, I
It's
can't wait to
unique
hear
and
it.
it's deep, and
I
something that, he has to share because it'll probably help out like a lot of people that are in his position in life. You know
did.
what I mean?
I
So,
did.
or with how he identifies, I should say.
Oh,
Hmm.
ouch.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
this sounds like a juicy story here.
Juicy and something we can all learn from, but also,
Oh,
helping out a fellow human being, which is always important.
fucking A. But
You know,
you ain't shit there. For real, for real.
I know that's right.
Definitely. So how you doing, sister?
I'm okay. I'm over here trying to figure out this what you call it, this YouTube live streaming thing.
Dig.
I still don't know how to post a link for people to join the chat. I'm still trying to
Yeah,
figure that
I was gonna
out.
talk some shit, but I didn't.
No, it's all good.
I was gonna be like, Evan ain't the only one with the problem here.
Everybody's going through something right now. Everybody
Yeah, you
seems to
ain't
be,
kidding. I saw your daughter's fucking artwork. That's fucking beautiful, man.
Thank
Seriously.
you. She's very
No, that's
talented.
yeah, you ain't shitting there for real. Like I
Yeah.
don't like I can't figure out like if someone gives me a drawing and something then I can go ahead, but I
Mhm.
can't just draw. There's no fucking way.
She's
I
been
don't have
doing
that.
that so she could pick up a pencil. Like it
That's
really
fuck
literally it was weird watching her evolution because
yeah.
when she was a baby uh and she could pick up a pencil or a crayon, she would draw on the wall, right? And a lot of parents would be like, "Oh God, no, my walls," but I let her do it. I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
care, and I left it there. So
No shit, eh?
yeah, man. But it all
Hell
started out
yeah.
like these little amoeba. You know what I mean? Like
Yo.
little one cell little creatures and whatnot. And then over the years, as I watched her develop, she was literally like playing God as an artist and
Wow.
evolving because you could see it grow from, you know, this little amoeba figure to like a stick person to like a fuller person. And then she's drawing
Wow.
cartoon characters, then anime characters, then, real life drawings. And now she's freaking dope and has her own style. And
Mm,
it
mm,
was just
mm.
like a really beautiful evolution to bear witness to. And I wonder if my parents paid attention to me the same way that I paid attention to what she was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. For
I
real,
don't
for real.
know, but it was just
So are you in the same apartment as when she was growing up or nah?
no, 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 no. We've lived in different
Yeah.
places. We've
Yeah,
lived in
that
different places.
sucks, man. 'Cause it's like you'd like to see that still today, eh?
Well, in the house that we lived in the Bronx, which is still in my family, her little amoeba artwork is still on the living room wall behind the bookshelf.
No shit. Hell
Yep,
yeah.
it
That's
sure
fucking
is.
awesome. Hell
Sure
yeah.
is. So
Wow.
she's phenomenal. It's been a journey. Teenagers are hard, but
You ain't sister. I'm a grandpa this week.
what? Get out of
Yeah.
congratulations. Is that a
I don't know.
congratulations or no?
It's a rough one. Like, cause she hates us, even though we let her live with us for 3 months, rent
How old
free,
is
fed
she?
her. She's now 19, 20.
Oh Lord, she's a young.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Junior's doing the best he can. I'll give him credit. Like, he stepped up. He's trying to be a man and
Mhm.
and handle shit. But I had to beat his ass like a month ago in my own home, and it sucked because I love him. That's
Mhm.
it's my son, and it's just he wasn't taking anything seriously. I'm like, dude, you got a baby on the way, and he was talking shit, and I grabbed him by his face and I like threw him back, and I was like, dude, just you need to slow your fucking roll. And then
Mhm.
I wanted to walk up the stairs just to walk away from the situation and diffuse it, and he
Right.
came up after me. And
Mhm.
then I was just like, okay, man. And next thing I know, we're wrestling on the stairs, and he was like trying to yank me down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, if you want to go down the stairs, we can ride down the stairs. So
Mhm.
I rode his little ass down the stairs, and then I never hit him with my right hand. I just hit
Mhm.
him with the little lefts, but it was a really messed up
That
situation, man.
sounds really messy.
Yeah, you ain't shitting, sister. It's not what I wanted. Not even a little. I love him,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
you're not going to treat me like less than a man in my own home that I pay the bills for, and
Mhm.
you're not going to tell me how things are going to be. That's not how things are going to work, you know.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and he had been like he couldn't keep a job for like 2 weeks, shit like that.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, so as I was beating his little ass, I'm sitting there telling him, I feel bad for your child. You got a child on the way. You need to fucking step up and be a man. You need to hold a fucking job. I don't care if it's 7-Eleven or fucking Wall Street. It doesn't matter. But you need to be able to take care of your child.
I need to
And
step in and advocate something, say something as a
please
disclaimer.
do.
I
Please
do
do.
not advocate putting hands on anyone in any situation. I don't care what it is, unless it's self-defense. But in terms of
Well,
like
it was
between family
self-defense.
members, okay. But it just
Yeah.
that's something. And plus, how old is he?
22.
Oh, he's a man.
He's a grown ass man.
Yeah, but I just wanted to put that in there
And
that I don't
no, like I was
advocate.
saying, I tried to walk away. I tried to walk up the stairs and get away from him
Mhm.
just to diffuse the situation. And he wasn't having that. At that point he was heated. So yeah, it was a
Mhm.
messed up situation. And then, but it's so messed up because her family kicked her out. Like they put her on the street. Me and my wife, we let her move in with us. Although the girl's crazy, and I ended up having to have the police remove her.
Mhm.
And no, I don't call the police, but it's not like I could punch her in the mouth and tell her to leave. So,
Mhm.
uh, so I called the police, and it was like, she's been gone for 3 weeks. She comes back, and she broke into my house. You can see the broken window. The girl's crazy,
Is she on
and
drugs?
no, she's just young and spoiled. Like,
Oh,
yeah. And
okay.
meanwhile, like her family, they kicked her out, kicked her to the street.
Mm.
My wife and I took care of her for almost 4 months. We'll say three. That we took care of her, let her stay with us. We fed them everything. And then all of a
Mhm.
sudden that happened. And somehow she managed to get a place. I have no clue as to how. And
Mhm.
as girl, what was messed up is that like she's been pregnant the whole time I've known her. It just so happens that this
Mhm.
time it was for real. So,
Mhm.
it was like her family was allowed to be there while the baby was born. My wife and I were not. And I think
Wow.
yeah. And the worst part is like we have a picture. That's it. Junior came
Mhm.
by yesterday because we still pay his like phone bill and shit. So he came by yesterday to straighten some phone bill shit out. But it's like he didn't even think that like maybe mama wants to see more pictures, or maybe mama wants to see the baby. And my wife is just like, I don't even want to get attached to this child because who knows what this girl's going to do. What games this girl's going to play, because this
Mhm.
girl's been playing games the whole time. It's
That's
so messed
unfortunate.
up.
That's
Yeah,
very
it's like
unfortunate.
the whole side of the family is not even involved. And yeah, I can give you money, whatever. Money's what? Shit. Money don't mean shit. I mean, yes,
Mhm.
it helps, but it don't mean shit in the grand scheme of things. And yes, you can have my money, but this child's gonna miss out on half of her other side of the family.
Is
It's a,
she's
it's
the baby is the one that loses out in the end.
yes, exactly.
Mhm.
And the sad part is that like when her and Junior fight and shit, it's like she holds that over his head, like, well, then you're not going to see the baby and shit like that.
Mhm.
So we already see where the hell this is, and is just a messy situation, and
Mhm.
I don't know. He's still trying to make it work, which I'm proud of him for. But at the same time, it's like you got to think ahead too, because this I don't see it working. I just don't. And
Mhm.
he's going to need a lawyer if he wants to split custody. He's going to need a lawyer. And my
They're
wife
both
and I
so
mean, we don't make
young.
that much money. Yup, exactly.
They're both
And they're going
very
to
young.
change 7 times before they hit 30.
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
just, yeah, you
Oh,
dig, you
that
dig.
poor baby. I'm so sorry.
Uh, yeah, it's a messed up situation. And I mean, my
Well, I
wife's
hope it
crushed.
improves.
And thank you. I
Mhm.
appreciate it. My wife's just crushed. Like she's just like, I'm not going to get attached to this child. But at the same time, it's her blood. So
Mhm.
it's fucked up. and it's probably what,
That's her
like,
first grandchild, right?
yes, correct. It's the only,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Oh.
like I think that kind of added on to the problems of what I did 2 days ago. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that weighs heavily, and it's kind of like why she snapped so much.
Mm-hmm.
So if that again, forget Evan's problems. Let's talk about Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, you got some problems, bro.
you shit, man. And for me, I
Man.
just go to work. I just go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I take my ass to work, and I don't think about my problems. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
But you have to face them or they'll always be there.
allegedly,
No,
you can bury that
seriously.
shit for a long time. You can
You
bury it for a
can
long
bury
time.
it or you can avoid it, but if you don't deal with it, it'll always come back to you in one way or another. And it's
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
This is what you
No
call
question.
doing your shadow work and looking at those dark parts of yourself and your problems and handling it head on so that you can level up. It's important to do,
That's
you know?
wow. You said head on, and that was the first time I heard New York in you.
Aha! I think I
You don't
still
hear
have some
that?
kind of accent. No, you don't hear it. I hear it.
No, it's very seldom because I've talked to you before, and this is
Hmm.
only like the second time that I caught. So like, oh, that's New York right there. That's the Bronx.
Head on. But yeah, you
Yeah.
do have to you do have to. You know what? I think my accent comes out more,
Can't you
even though I
run
hear it
from it?
now. But what?
Can't you run from it forever, man?
No, you cannot run from your
Seriously,
problems
dude. Like I
forever.
do. I do a pretty good job.
It's
Don't
very
think
it's
so.
very expensive to run from your problems forever. You got to keep changing your identity in order to do that. Seriously, it'll catch
Obviously,
up
you just
with
gotta
you.
keep your alcohol.
Oh my God. No, that's how you kill yourself quick, sir. And unless that's your end game, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do that. It's not a good thing.
We all gotta go.
Hmm.
We all gotta go, man.
We do, but
It's
let's
like
not go off of alcoholism related diseases. Those are pretty terrible,
uh,
you
yeah,
know?
I've seen quite a few in my time.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. But
Hmm.
but who's gonna die in their sleep anyways? I doubt neither you nor I are gonna die in our sleep.
I mean, I try not to think about how I'm going to go. I know it's going to happen one day. I'm just hoping that I'm around somebody that loves me when it happens. That would
And you
be
deserve that.
ideal.
You deserve that. You do.
I
You
mean,
do
I did it for
deserve
my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? When she was on her deathbed, I was there till the very end.
hell yeah.
And I just kind of hope that you know, I have the same. I wouldn't want to put my kids through the same trauma that I experienced watching somebody you love, wither away over the span of 48 hours like that. But,
Was that all though? Or was she withered away longer?
oh no, she had cancer.
Yeah,
So
dude.
it was
Man.
I was her caretaker. It was a long time coming, but like the end is coming, and it's like there's that
Yeah.
little window of okay, it's time, and you don't
Yeah.
want to acknowledge it, and they kind of let you know that it's time the best way that they can, because at that point they're not really able to express it because they got one foot out, you know what I mean?
Yo.
So
Yeah, for real, for real.
you know what it is, and then I just had to suck it up and just kind of it wasn't 48 hours of sitting with her. It was 24 hours, and I watched everything from her handwriting deteriorate to her speech. It went very quickly. And then the next morning, I heard the death rattle and she was gone.
Oh. Oh yeah.
And even though I'd like somebody to be with me when I'm crossing over, at the same time, I don't think I could deal with anyone that I love experiencing that unless I know that they can handle
Handle.
that kind of thing, you
Oh,
know?
I did. Yes, exactly.
So
For real.
it's not easy.
That's a, fuck. No, it ain't. Nah,
No,
stick with. It sticks with you for sure.
it really does. It really does. It's
Yeah.
haunting, actually. It's quite haunting.
Yup. That was a good way of putting it. Well said. Well
Mhm.
said. It is without a doubt. No.
Mhm. But
At the same time, it's like that's what everyone hopes for is to be able to have their family around them when they.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Is that selfish? That's a good question right there. Is that self?
Um, I don't think it is. Knowing what I know now, um, and I understand what things are a lot more than I did when it happened. I feel like that's the way that it should be.
Yep.
But it takes a lot of kind of growth and introspection and understanding to get to that point where you could be at peace with it and see how, you grow as a person behind that experience. It's not an easy thing to do, and I don't think everyone is capable of handling it. But
Dude, but other cultures be that like that's the norm. You
it
know, like
is. No, it's
oh,
definitely the norm.
oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's spoiled or just like like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like understanding of the originality. Like, yeah, so I'm not sure how I would say that. Like we're spoiled. Like cultures, they deal with it all the time. And it's just like,
Hmm.
oh, this is how it is. And us,
It
we
is
get
how it is.
like Americans, we get scarred by it. Like, oh, that shit was fucked up. Like,
You know
damn,
what?
I don't
That's an
know.
interesting topic. Let me put a pin in it, and
Do
so that
that. Do that.
I can discuss that one day about how like different cultures handle death because
Uh,
it is a cultural thing. There's this
oh, for
entitlement that
sure.
Americans have to always be happy. So grief is never part of the equation, and we're not really raised to like accept it as part of the circle of life. For less of a better phrase, I don't mean to go all
For
Lion King here, but
for real. For real. No,
but
it
that is
is.
an interesting
It is.
topic. All right, Bet. I'm gonna shut this down now. Now that I know everything works, and I don't think
Sis,
Evan is coming tonight. I think Evan's got things to deal with.
oh,
But
I dig. It's
Daryl, thank you
Evan
for
the
coming
best.
through and being my guest on my first beta live. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, hopefully no one else sees this and go, man, that's a fucked up dude right there.
Too late. Too
Ronaldo's
late.
gonna be like, Ronaldo's gonna be like, dude, how the fuck did I meet that dude?
Raise the homie. Listen, no, I do appreciate you for rolling through and helping me get my feet wet here because the
Ah,
conversation was invaluable. I do appreciate you.
no, don't sweat it, sister. You have a good night. This is the same.
Yes.
And like I said, dude, your daughter's fucking amazing. Do that artwork. Dude,
Yeah.
if she want to collaborate, I'll make some wood products out of what she could draw, and maybe we can make some.
I'll let
So
her know. I'll let her know.
yeah,
I
most deaf,
appreciate
most
it.
deaf. No,
All
don't
right.
sweat it, man. She got talent, man. I'd love to. If someone can give me a drawing, I can make shit. It's just I don't
Hmm.
have that artistic ability to come up with shit. I don't. I can imitate. That's it.
Okay. I'll see if she's interested in working in that medium, and I'll let you know.
Oh, most deaf, sis. You have a good night, man.
All right. Take care, Daryl. Be great. And
Bye. You
listen,
too.
be gentle with your wife, and you're going to have to do more than flowers and a steak dinner to get her on your good side. Put
Yeah,
that work in, okay?
you're right, sis. You're
All
right.
right. Okay.
Nice.
All right, Daryl. Be great. Oh, wonderful. So that was my first live stream and my first interview. I think it went pretty well. Um, and on that note, uh, I'm gonna sign out right now, and I'm gonna be great, and you're gonna be great, and everyone is going to be great. Um, I don't know. What else can I say? I hope to see you guys again soon now that I've got the hang of this a little bit more, but I plan on doing a lot better. And with that, be safe and one love. And to quote Napoleon Dynamite, may all your wildest dreams come true. All right, peace, one love. Later.